Hey you guys, comment out today. Today what we're looking at is controlled hits. Alright. A lot of people will hit with power, that's fine, alright. But we like to have some kind of control as well. Now control can be taken two ways. One is control of yourself. Alright, you don't want to lose your balance and things, okay? That's important, of course. And another one is control of your opponent. Alright. So I remember I was told before that being able to hit with power means that you can hit with power, okay? But being able to hit with control means that you can hit him with power anytime you want, okay? So that's the that's a difference, okay? And so when you talk about control, you talk about trapping, all right? And this is a whole, it opens a whole can of worms because people say trapping doesn't work, and some people spend too much time on trapping and that kind of thing, okay? My thoughts on trapping is actually don't train specific trapping too much, but just make your hits better and try and build trapping and control into all your movements. All right, no, because a lot of people, when they try and trap, when they try and do these things, they force it, and then that's not going to work. All right, now if I'm at a distance here and I say that I'm going to try and trap someone's arm, all right, before I come in, the chance of that working is very, very slim. All right, because when you do that, you hit someone's arm, you wake them up. Right, you might think you come in here, bang from a distance here, bang, come in, right? But then that person's gonna go boom, right? As soon as he feels it, you're waking him up, right? And he might just hit you right away, right? That can happen. Okay, that's what's realistically gonna happen. Okay, what you really want to do is just try to hit, but build that control and trapping into your hits. All right. So when you look at the basic Wing Chun punching, for example, right? People don't realize that this is the most important thing you've got in Wing Chun, because every time the hand comes back, it's controlling. See, this hand goes forward, this hand is going to go forward, but this one will come back. So boom, 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 boom. So look, maybe I will do a grab. That's what we call lapda, right? Maybe I'll do a tanda. Maybe someone comes around here, right? The thing is, you understand this, the kind of push-pull. You've always got something there. You always got some kind of control, all right? In Bagua, we have, many strikes, but one of them is called the extending strike. It's like, think of your arm like a blade, and you're slicing somebody, all right? Well, there's see, my focus is on the striking hand, of course, but look at my other hand here. It comes a little parry, a little grab, a little, well, it could be a parry, or it could just be a control, right? So we have to say that never bring anything back empty-handed. Never come home empty-handed, all right? Always bring something back with you, right? A piece of the opponent, okay? So here, the 1, 2, right? 3, 4, see, there's not control. This is an entering strike. See, so I'm not trying to trap. It's just that my hand happens to be there. Okay, now if I had bad habits and my hand's out here somewhere, then I'm completely open, have nothing to control with. I'm screwed. All right. So when you see some of these guys getting their ass kicked on YouTube, there's all these videos of guys getting their ass kicked or whatever. I don't care what style someone does. I don't care who they're going against. All right. It's whenever you see someone get their ass kicked that badly, they got bad habits. Simple as that. Okay, they're pulling their hand back. They're not rooted. They're not balanced. They're opening up. Okay, their hands are down. All right, it's always something basic which is allowing them to get killed. Now I mentioned before that you learn all the important stuff, all the good stuff right away. All right, people don't understand that. They think, oh, let's get past all the basics and let's learn the good stuff, right? The juicy stuff. All right. Well, let me tell you. Okay, you go into a boxing gym. First thing you're going to learn is your basic stance, how to step forward and backward, and a jab. Okay. Any gym, anywhere in the world, boxing, that's what you're going to learn. Okay, I guarantee it. Okay, and that is, being able to step forwards and backwards, and angles, things like that. you know, and having a good jab, that is the most important thing you've got, because the jab sets everything up. So, you know, it's really important. And people don't understand that. They want to get to all the good stuff. They watch these Instagram videos with people doing all these crazy footwork and things like that. All right, that's kind of cool to watch and everything like that. But, you know, being able to have a good jab, all right, with stepping, with power, with control and balance, that's the most important skill you're ever going to have. All right, so don't let anyone convince you of these like fancy bullshit stuff. Okay. All right. So getting back to the controlling, okay, you want to always have an element of control in everything you do. All right. So there's a couple of drills that I said before. Let's do the entering drill. All right. So you can do it either in a half step, so stay in the same lead, or the full step. So a half step would be 1, right, and then I could do the other hand too. 2, 3, 4, 5. See? And every time there is a push and a pull. Okay? All right, every time you go for it, push and pull, control. I'm not trying to say, oh, there he is, look, right? I'm trying to hit him, but this hand just happens to come out as control, see? All right, now if I'm gonna step through, it'll be like, boom, boom, see? Boom. See, I'm doing a zigzag pattern now. Stepping through, let me come, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And of course you can do the same thing with the Wing Chun style punches, but you know, the only difference between that and boxing, or Bagua, Xing Yi, whatever, the only difference is that Wing Chun is just closer, all right? But the same idea, right? The same principle, okay? So you always want to have that control, and that's how trapping actually works. You're not trying to trap, it's just that your hand happens to be there in the right spot, all right? If I just did something, I come back here, depending on what I feel, well, okay, maybe I'll do Bong Sa, maybe I'll do Han Sa, I don't know, right? But you won't know until you're actually there, okay? So one thing is that, what I mentioned before about the battering ram, right? You just come in here, that kind of thing, just come up your head here, like that, right? And once you got that control, that feeling there, go boom, right, and that kind of thing, okay? And then because you've got a bridge then, okay? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna crash in there, and what I feel will dictate what I do next, all right? Another way you can do that is just kind of dive in, like you're diving into a pool, right? Boom, right? I feel that, boom, maybe I'll come in here, boom, right? I feel something there, I feel something here, right? And again, you're dealing with control, all right? And even if you look at like if you're doing like a punch combination, okay, and there's control there too. People don't think of that. They think that, you know, the hand just comes back to your face and that's it. Okay, it depends on the situation. It could be that, you know, maybe you're in there and you're just like unleashing a whole bunch of blows and your hands come right back to your face. That can happen, yeah, sure, okay. But what also happen is maybe I'll come here, and then if I do like a straight hook, maybe I can hook the guy's arm, and then there's the chance for another shot. So instead of a wide hook, I do a kind of whipping hook, right? So come here, a little closer here, boom, 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 boom. I do 1, 2, 3, or I can turn it, or whatever, right? Elbow down is good to control, right? 1, 2, 3. And then I hook the arm, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, make a, and then I can control the arm there, right? Maybe that makes room for an uppercut. You see? So it's all these little things, and it's all so fast, and you probably won't see it. All right? Because people are, you know, you see these demos and people do something where someone throws a big punch or something that goes like, you know, this kind of thing, all right? It won't be like that. I mean, just there, right? Right? It doesn't look like much, right? I control the hand, right? But you know, the thing is that it's all there. I hook him here, okay? Maybe he moves a little bit, but maybe I catch his arm and I make room for this shot, okay? Maybe I come here, all right? He gets out of the way. There's a hammer fist. Okay, I control hammer, right? So all these things, you know, they all come into play. It's all you know, like I said, right? Just because your hand is in the right position, that will dictate what you do. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do until I'm actually there. All right. So you do these drills, you practice them, and so you understand that. But you know, you just try to make sure that you have an element of control in everything you do. Every time you hit, every time you kick, okay, you always want to have an element of control. Okay. Now kicking, all right. I'm going to use this thing here. In Wing Chun, they like to say that 2 legs are good, but 3 legs are better. Okay. All right. So you want to use the opponent, all right, as your control. Okay. So these are kicks from the wooden dummy. Sometimes a good way to train a wooden dummy is without a wooden dummy. Like take the arms off, or in this case, I just have a pole here by the baseball diamond. All right. And what I do here is I would come here, ganda, Hunsao, and so there's that control. Your hands and your feet work together. Here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I could also do. Here's one. I could Bong Sao, enter, withdraw. Let's say he moves away and come with the other foot. See? So I went in, enter. You always have that control. So you're always accustomed to having some kind of control. Okay, you never. Okay, I'm not gonna say never. There are times when you will hit uncontrolled. Maybe somebody here, bam, just do an oblique kick, right? Bam, right? Yeah, sure, okay. That can happen too, okay. But generally speaking, you want to have some kind of control, especially once you're right in there. Once you have contact, you want to stick to your opponent, and you don't want to let go of the contact. All right. And another drill I have here, and this is from Bagua, and this is called the leading strike. All right. And what the whole idea is, you want to stick to your opponent and you want to hang on. All right. So here's a leading strike. So it's like if I were to have someone's arm here, somehow his arm is joined to mine. Okay. I'm not reaching for it. Okay. It's joined to mine. I see the opportunity, and then I hit. So you see, I bring him. I take him up to heaven, bring him down to hell, and then I hit him. Okay. So one more time, okay? So 1, 2, I hit on my foot, okay? 1, 2, 3, hit on my rear foot. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, notice one thing though. I never let go of his arm. I get it. All right. A lot of people, what they'll do is they might come here. They may come down here, but then they'll just kind of let it go, all right? Well, if you do that, you're giving your opponent a chance to come back at you with something, all right? Because keep in mind that at this point, okay, yeah, you got him down here, and hopefully you've disrupted his balance, hopefully. But maybe you haven't. Maybe he's got really good balance, and you haven't hit him yet, okay? So, the chance of him coming at you with something is pretty high. But if you can do that and keep it control and then hit him, then see, so, and there's a control again, right? I control, I'm still controlling, and I'm controlling with my hits. See, hit, see, there's, if I'm doing a knee, right? What we call the mohawk, right? Boom, right? You always have that control. Maybe I'll grab his hair, right? So always have some element of control. Hit with control, okay? And that's really how trapping works, all right? Not this bullshit that people like to do in playing patty cakes, okay? It's built into your strikes, and it works because your hand is already there, and you got the right energies. That's how trapping works. That's how controlling works, all right? So, anyways, all right, that's the video. Any questions, as always, let me know, and see you guys soon.